all right, contact the admissions team. There are contact numbers there. You can always try. Okay, now again, the documents you need and what are the things to involve in your scholarship when you are writing is an SOP for scholarship application. Do not think that anybody is going to read. Well, emotional messages may make some sense, but when you are writing an emotional message, make sure it is messages to the core of the scholarship. Show how you can do research, personal research, and research in a team. So guys, today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys to Australia. Yes, I want us to look at a particular scholarship together so that if you think that it is something you can try, you can as well give it a try, okay? Because scholarships are not things that you shouldn't be even thinking, all right? As soon as you watch a scholarship video, you are supposed to try it in as much as you are looking for opportunities to move abroad. So like I said, I'll be talking about Australia today. The scholarship in this university, the university is in Australia and it is a well-known university by name Griffith University, all right? Is it Griffin or Griffin? Well, I'm looking at my device over here, so if you see me looking over here, do not be surprised. So I will be talking about a scholarship at Griffith University in Australia, and we all know that Griffith University is a well-researched institution known in Australia and was created in 1971, all right? This is a school that is renowned for environmental science program. So if you are looking for scholarships, know that this is a video you should watch, and as soon as you finish watching the video, go to the description box, follow the links, click them, and apply as fast as possible, all right? So like I said, Griffith University has a couple of scholarships for you, all right? And the one I will be talking about today is called Griffith Remarkable Scholarships, all right? This scholarship is not a fully funded scholarship, but a partial scholarship, and it covers 50% of your tuition fee, your living allowance, and a monthly stipend, all right? So in essence, when you apply for this scholarship, you are going to get money, all right? They will remove 50% of your tuition, and you will be getting some monthly allowances, all right? So initially, if let me say, if your tuition fee is 10,000 Australian dollars, you are going to get 5,000 removed, all right? And you will be paying 5,000. That is awesome news. So now, there is something you need to understand about this particular university, Griffith University. There are not just one scholarships, all right? Griffith University have a lot of scholarships. Some are partial funded, some are 25%, some 20%, some $1,000, some $3,000. But what I will be talking about today is the scholarship that is going to cover 50% of your tuition, all right? And the name of this scholarship, I already told you, is the Remarkable Scholarship. So that is what you should understand. Now, the Remarkable Scholarship is found for both, or let me say both undergraduate students and master's students are going to apply for this, can apply for this, all right? And it's going to cover 50% of everything. Now, how do you go about this? First of all, you need to check the award. Like I said, it's 50%, all right? The duration, it varies. They have various durations like the first trimester, second trimesters, and third trimester, all right? And I will be talking about that. And it has to start, or if you apply for the scholarship, you have to start the program by the second and third trimester of 2022, okay? So that is what you should know. And again, understand that this scholarship, there are eligibility criteria, all right, and there is a minimum GPA, and there are other procedures on how you should apply for the scholarship. So I will start with, first of all, the eligibility that you need to know for this scholarship, okay? Now, what do you need to know about the eligibility of the scholarship? First of all, remember I said you are going to apply in various trimesters, all right? You are going to apply, there are certain periods you are going to apply for, which I will come to that soon. Now, first, the eligibility that you need to know about this scholarship. For you to be eligible, you need to be a citizen of a country other than Australia and New Zealand. So all international students who do not come from Australia and New Zealand, the gate is open for you, all right? You should check this scholarship and apply. Again, you need to have a minimum GPA in previous studies of 5.5 or above on the 7 scale point or equivalent, all right? You need to check your GPA of your country with respect to this grade point average here. This is a system used in Australia. For Cameroonians, I already checked, all right? I already checked, and it shows that you need to have a GPA of at least 2.7, all right, above for undergraduates to qualify for undergraduate or postgraduate programs at Griffith University in Australia. This university is found in Queensland. Queensland is found in Australia, all right? So that is what you should know. That's another eligibility. The third eligibility is you must have applied to study at Griffith University by the scholarship application closing date. So literally what they are saying is you need to apply for a program, all right, at Griffith University, then you apply for the scholarship. I am coming to how you can go about the application, okay? Then satisfy all academic and English language requirements for your chosen undergraduate or postgraduate coursework. Of course, we all know that Australia is an English-speaking country. So if you must study in Australia, guys, you should understand that you need to satisfy English requirements. Again, let me state this here very clearly, because I get a lot of international students, they get confused. When you are applying for studies in Australia or scholarships abroad, all right, there is something you need to know. You need to know first, understand that a country like Australia, the language that you are going to be taught and the language that you meet a lot of people speak is English language. They don't joke with English language. If they say provide an IELTS score of 6 or 6.5, make sure you get it before you apply for the scholarship. But however, you can as well tell your department or your program that I come from an English-speaking country like Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, all right, or Cameroon, or I come from an English-speaking section of Cameroon, okay? Can you please waive the English requirements for me? Speak to them directly, all right? Do not write people on social media. Speak to them because they are the ones to decide on what you are going to get, all right? So if you have been asked to submit an IELTS score or a TOEFL score or a GMAT or whichsoever, make sure you provide that, but English requirements must be satisfied. Check the requirements for the chosen program. Remember, you have to apply for a program, then you apply for the scholarship. I hope that is clear. Again, be a full-time student starting the tri-semester 2nd and 3rd of 2022. The tri-semesters, I'm going to come to the date, all right? The tri-semester 3 is going to start around November of 2022. And there is a deadline you have to apply for this scholarship in order to receive results to start the studies for tri-semester 3. For tri-semester 2, you cannot apply anymore. The deadline was in April. It has already passed. All right. So that is what you should understand. Now, what is the minimum GPA for this scholarship? What is the minimum GPA? I already said something about anyway, I will come back to the GPA requirements, all right, so we get what we are talking about very well. Before I come back to the GPA requirements, let's look at how you can apply. For the application process, guys, before I continue with the application process, remember I said that when you watch my videos, however, do not delay. Go immediately to the description box. Check the description box. I will put a link for how to apply. I will put a link for scholarship, for how you can navigate to the scholarship page. I will put a link that you can click and it will take you on this how to apply procedure. I will put a link for the courses available, okay? So you should verify the various courses available to apply for, and then the scholarship at Griffith University in Australia. Griffith University in Australia, all right? Now, how to apply? The process is, first, apply to a study program for undergraduate and postgraduate coursework. Like I already said, you need to apply for a program, being it biology, physics, chemistry, social science, economics, finance, social work, and anything, all right? Then you have to apply for that. Then the second process is you apply for the scholarship by the closing date. The closing date is below. I will check the closing date and show you, okay? Then you will need to include academic records and personal statement. Personal statement is your motivation letter or SOP. Your academic records is your transcript and your diploma or your high school certificates, all right? These certificates I'm talking about are your WAEC, your NECO, or your GCO levels and advanced level, okay? Then the other documents, if you're applying for masters, is you add your bachelor's degree, you add your transcript. Remember, the transcript is very, very important. Even those of you coming from high school, your transcript is very, very important. So you have to pay attention to all of this to know what you are going to do, okay? It is very important. Remember, scholarships in Australia are highly competitive. So make sure you follow the instructions. If you do not follow instructions, you will not get some of these things, I'm telling you. Okay, now you need a university panel will review your application. That is still the application process. First, you apply for a program. Second, you apply for the scholarship. A university panel will review your application. We will let you know the outcome of the application after the university panel have reviewed your application. So this is a very strict and forward scholarship. because you apply for a program and you apply for the scholarship. This is the link here. I will link them in the description box. There is a link for you to apply for a program, and there is a link for you to apply for the scholarship. All right, so that is what you should know. Now, when you click on the link to apply for a study program, you are going to find international applications, how to apply for undergraduate and postgraduate studies. All right, then you will also find some of the things, some of the programs, all right, how to choose a degree program. And if you check very well, you are also going to find some of the programs available, and I will be listing some of them very soon. All right, because if you want to apply first for a program, you need to check which program you need to apply for and what are the requirements. There are a lot of programs here, programs ranging from business and government, criminology and law, education, engineering, medicine, dentistry. For those who have been asking me about medical programs, this is an opportunity for you to utilize. All right, there are master's programs, there are postgraduate programs. You have a search down engine, you can always filter. All right, yours is international. Do not take domestic. Domestic is for students found in Australia, and whereas they cannot apply. There are 300. If you check well, you are going to find both bachelor's and master's program, all about 335. All right, you will find those that are face-to-face. Face-to-face means that you are going to be studying on campus. There are programs ranging from bioengineering, biomolecular sciences, and all the rest. All right, just click, if you want to apply for medicine and dentistry, just click medicine and dentistry, and you are going to find the programs available. If you don't find a program available in that field, know that it is not open for that particular trimester. Remember, I said it has various seasons you are applying to. Trimester simply means seasons. Okay, then now when you want to apply, let me say you first of all need to check which program you are going to be applying for. All right, when you have gotten a program, first you come back to where you have to apply. Now, when you are coming back to the place you have to apply, you need to check the entry requirements. There are requirements you need to meet. All right, after checking which program you want, check requirements you need to meet, and also check eligibility for credits. All right, when you check eligibility for the credit, you prepare the supporting documents. Supporting documents are a certified copy of academic results, English language. A certified copy of your academic results. That is to say, you must certify your documents now. All right, at the level of the ministries and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Then you provide an English test score, of course. If you are applying for music and visual arts, there is something there you need to read. Okay, then when you prepare the documents now, there is an apply link. You are applying online. All right, if you are applying online, remember there is an application fee of 50 Australian dollars. 50 are non-refundable. All right, now remember I talked about the dates before. All right, at the beginning of this video, I think somewhere midway, I talk about the available trimesters that you are going to be applying for. Now, these are the application dates. January is the first trimester, and it has already passed. June 3rd is the second trimester. These are the application dates. So for those of you watching me, I think you still have a chance to apply for the second trimester. Yes, the last date to apply for the second trimester is June 3rd. The last day to apply for the third trimester is September 30th. So make sure you apply for a program and apply for this particular scholarship, all right, before the 3rd of June and the 3rd of September if you want to start studies in 2022. Then when you finish, you submit your application, all right, you track, then there is a button there for you to track your degree to know how it is. If accepted, then you will be meeting other candidates in Australia. I hope you understand. The first trimester is, the orientation date is from the 22nd of February, all right? And there are exam days, there are teaching weeks, there are study days for the first, second, and third trimester. So you can always go through the scholarship page. And again, on the scholarship page, there are other things you can read from there, and there are English requirements as well, okay? I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So that is how this scholarship is going to look like if you must apply to study in Australia. Remember I said the scholarship I'm talking about is a Griffith University scholarship, which is 50%, all right? The Griffith Remarkable Scholarship, that is the name of the scholarship. It is 50%, okay? So that is what you need to understand. Like I said, the closing date of this scholarship is going to vary. So click as fast as possible and start the application. It is a direct application, guys. You just go to where they say apply for a program. You apply for a program. A program can be anything you studied in school if you want to apply for postgraduate studies, okay? Or if you want to apply for nursing or medicine, it depends on you. Check if there is a course for that particular trimester you need, then you launch the application. When you finish applying, you apply for the scholarship. But remember, there are documents you need to submit, and I talked about that already. I hope you get the point. So remember all of these and make sure you pay attention to details. It is very important you pay attention to details, because if you do not pay attention to details, it may be a problem for you. Entry requirements. Remember the entry requirements, because they are very, very important. If you do not check the requirements, you may not know how to navigate, all right, when you start the application process, because it is very important you know how to go about it, all right. Various requirements, or let me say various programs, have different requirements. Now, for example, if I'm talking about the English requirements, the English requirement says that you have to provide an IELTS score of 6.5, all right, and all the sub-scores, that is written, writing part, speaking part, listening, should not be less than 6, okay. If you are writing the TOEFL, which is the internet base, you have to provide a score of 79. All right, there is another one there, Pearson test. You have to show a Pearson test of at least 58. So these are the type of requirements. Now, if they are asking for IELTS 6.5 and your IELTS is maybe 5.5, you do not qualify. You have to write another IELTS in order to, the IELTS I'm talking about is the International English Language Testing System, okay? So when you qualify for all of these, you should then fill in your application. Like I said, I'll put a link for programs. I'll put a link that you will just click and start the application as soon as possible. When you go to the application section for the scholarship, it is not difficult to fill, all right? You just create an account, all right? If you're a first-time student, first of all, you are not creating any account because you already create an account for the study program. Now, you just need to click on apply for scholarship. A page will open, you put in your details, all right? You put in your academic qualification, your past qualification, your professional qualification, you upload your motivation letter, all right? Then you give reasons why you applied for the scholarship, you upload your transcripts and your further, your past diplomas, and you submit and you wait, you track your application. There is a tracking button on the website. So it is very simple, okay? And if you get acceptance, 50% of your tuition fee is removed. 50% of your living allowance. They will be giving you money every month. So that is advantage you guys. So do not waste time when things like this are concerned, okay? I hope this video will help somebody. If it does, the only thing you can do for me is to subscribe and share the video, all right? Because to push me to do more content or to look for more scholarships, this is what I stand to gain. Thank you so much for understanding. Until we meet again in another one. Peace.